What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we are going to go through the film breakdown, all 22 of the Commanders-Ravens game being said as the best preseason game of all time. Hey, we hold something that's the best right now in the NFL, apparently. Commanders. This is a new regime, right? Anyway, nope. Okay, so normally I was doing this as a live stream. I'm actually going to start doing this in video form. Somebody did comment, and I started to think about it myself. It started to drag out too long, and just the commentary in between each play, thought it was a little bit too much. I'm going to try to make it more condensed. We're still going to go through each play, but we're going to make a defensive video and an offensive video, go through and see what we think of each play, break it down, right? But we're going to make it into video form instead of a live stream for the condensed version. All right, so I got all of the time stamps here for when the defense plays, and we're going to go through the defense first here, Ravens versus Commanders. All right, so we see the Ravens in the shotgun. We have 4 down linemen. We do have Quan Martin in the slot here, so he's almost in the box with the 2 linebackers. So the starting defensive line did not play today. We can see we have Abada and Casey Toohill, and it looks like a couple of other backups here in the middle. I think that's Ridgeway, and not sure who that is off the top of my head. But yeah, and then we have, of course, Forbes over here. Ricard Wildgoose got the start. Got the start. And it looks like Reeves, and so the secondary, like Curl didn't play, and Derek Forrest didn't play. So a couple of starters in here. Of course, the starting linebackers, Emmanuel Forbes will start for us. But for the most part, our defense came in with the backups. All right, let's see what happens here on first down. So you got a run play. Nice run up the middle. Good blocking up front. Somebody's got to feed in here. Here's Emmanuel Forbes. He's going to want to come up and make this tackle. And they just run away from him. He kind of, he's a 175-pound corner. You don't expect him to come in guns a-blazing in there. Let's look at it from the end zone view here on the run play. So good seal block here by the center. They got a double team working to the linebacker, pulling guard, and a pulling tight end. Looks like good seal hinge on the backside by them. He is containing, though, Toohill. Obada, holy crap, Obada just gets obliterated here. Yeah, that's a good block. Even though he fall at the end, you don't stay on it. It's a good block here. Jamin Davis trying to meet him in the point of attack. Barton a little slow off the double team, right? And these guys getting double team. Percy Butler and Jeremy Reeves not really getting into the mix. Ricard Wildgoose and Forbes unblocked, but not really a factor here until downfield. I mean, sometimes you just got to give credit to the other team. I don't know. I don't see anything egregious here. I mean, Obada did get beat on that block, but, I mean, sometimes they just run the right play against the right defense and did it well. I guess you could say the linebackers need to get inside more, maybe a little bit quicker. Let's take a look here at Barton more specifically. I want to look at him again. So 57, Barton. He's our new linebacker acquired from Seattle. Just a good block. I mean, you'd like to see him get around it here, but man. Ooh, Ridgeway might be getting held here. So Ridgeway doing a good job getting around his dude to get in the run lane, but could not make the tackle. Not sure if he got held or if that's just somehow they blocked. Yeah, Ridgeway wants the hold, didn't get it. All right, well, there you go. See, I'm glad I went back and looked. Ridgeway was in position, just couldn't get off the block there. All right, we got a little press defense here by Emmanuel Forbes on Zay Flowers, the Ravens' first-round pick. Definitely want to look at that matchup here. And decent coverage. In phase, trailing behind the slant. Oh, that was not Zay either. Zay must be somewhere. That doesn't look like number 4. I guess Zay did not start. That looks like Duvernay. But going underneath, and it's Barton on the coverage. Let's take a look at his coverage here. So it's man-to-man defense straight up. Jamin Davis here. You can see the tight end. Not sure who that is right now on Ricard Wildgoose out there. Just a drop. Just a drop. Not great coverage there by Barton. Definitely leaving some space. Good read there by Johnson, but dropped by the tight end. Yeah. Ball is out too quickly for the defensive line to make any noise. On to the next play. We're going to play action it, going straight to the right side. So we got off coverage, and then not a great angle to come up and make the tackle. He didn't really break down. Let's take a look at that again. So he's obviously, this is the Jack Del Rio special. You got to play super far off, of course. And he doesn't really break on the ball too quickly. He's not even looking for the ball, which is interesting. Usually in this kind of position, you would think that, you're playing off ball to be able to look at the ball, right? I mean, he starts with looking here. Then he turns his hips outside. So he wants to force him outside. Good. But yeah, just a poor angle. Too far outside. He didn't try to go make the tackle through the player. Not sure even what that angle is. Yeah, just not very good there by Forbes. Good tackle by Reeves coming up. Was it man-to-man again or zone? This looks like it was... Couldn't really tell. I guess man-to-man. Good play action. They got the linebackers jumped hard on that play action. You guys see that? Whew. Jumping hard. Yeah, I hope it's man-to-man because you just left your zone wide open here in the middle of the field. Yeah, it looks like man-to-man here, man-to-man here, man-to-man there. So, okay, man-to-man defense. Emmanuel Forbes playing a little bit too far off, respecting Zay Flowers' speed, and gets beat on that one. It gives him a first down. Good hustle by Jamin Davis to get back there, too, try to force him inside, allowing Reeves to help him to make the tackle. See if anything on the inside here. Obata. Yeah, I mean, it's just no time. I mean, he's in good position. He's, going down with the run, but keeping his eyes on the quarterback in case he pulls. He's right there, but the ball's out within, a second and a half, so not much you can do there. Good play there by the Ravens. All right, let's see here. Next play. Man in motion. Little blitz here, but not enough pressure here. You're sending 5. It's a good pickup here by the Ravens. Looking at the coverage. It's a really good pickup there by the Ravens on that blitz. So, nobody's over here. It's got to be that zone matchup concept. This almost made me feel like it was man, but it looks like Jerry Reeves was coming down to the flat, so you got like a cover 3 look. You have a single high safety. Rakab Wildk, who's getting back, kind of going into his zone a little bit too far inside, unless he's coming into Duvernay, but then Martin needs to get down here to the outside man. So yeah, Martin, who's not looked great in preseason so far, looks like he's got an oopsie here, way too far inside, and just, yeah, we're fortunate he does not see a wide open defender underneath. And it's still a good play, or a wide open receiver, rather, I should say. Man, nobody paid attention to the motion, man. Very odd. Nobody in the flat here. I mean, one of these two guys is doing it wrong, right? And it looks like cover 3, so he should be back here. Yeah, he's trying to pass him off. Cody Barton not really realizing where he needs to be. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's looking to the left here. With the man in motion, where's the running back sit? Running back's on the left side. So they put a man in motion there. And Cody Barton, I'm not sure why he's turning his hips this way. You should know you have 2 defenders. No, I guess you have the same amount of defenders on each side. So he just chooses to the left. I guess it makes sense because his eyes are looking that way. Okay, I see it now on why he is choosing to run to the left side. Or left side of the defense, right side of the offense. Yeah, we're just fortunate this was missed big time. because there is nobody there. Nobody there. Zone blitzed. Did not look great for the Commanders. Let's look at the blitz again. Yeah, it's just good blocking there by everybody. There's nobody really getting any pressure. Nobody winning the one-on-one matchups. So now another first down to Justice Hill. All right, single back formation. We basically have a fifth lineman here. He's not down, but he's on the line of scrimmage. Little blitz coming from Martin. Oof, he couldn't quite get there. Oh, and just a terrible angle by Wild Goose. Quan Martin trying to blow this play up right away. He does force him inside, doesn't let him bounce out. Could be called for holding here as well, but no call. Yeah, Ricard Wild Goose has just got to get out here and contain. Like, this is a terrible angle that he's trying to, like, come straight up field. You got to contain and force him back inside. Like, let, like, Butler or James Smith-Williams, if he cuts back in, he's going to be right there. And this is also a hold. But, okay. Ref's in preseason mode as well, but it's all good. I mean, it looked like he clearly turned him on that play. I mean, right here, it's, yeah, so. Not the best of blocks, but it is what it is. Either way, Kyle Wild Goose has got to make a way better attempt at this. Because if he does force him inside, then the refs eyes may go to Percy Butler. That it's not really that much of a hold looking at it from that angle. Maybe you'll see more on that. Duvernay wasn't an egregious hold that I thought from the other angle. All right, Johnson under center. Play action, and this is a great job by Smith-Williams, but nobody covers Zay. Nobody covers Zay, and that looks like Quan Martin is the second-round pick out of Illinois, is just not getting it. Not getting it at all. Like, I'm not sure what he thought. Like, why is he running with this? It's not man-to-man. It's clearly zone. Like, you're running with the dude as if it's man-to-man, but you're just not covering Zay Flowers at all. And, yeah, that's on Quan Martin big time, and then you don't make the tackle. Ugh. Quan Martin, man. That is not good. That's not good. We can look at it from the end zone view, but honestly, there's not much to look at. I mean, we just know Quan Martin way out of position and then misses the tackle. That's bad. That's egregious, honestly. Like, yeah, he's got a... Quan's got a long way to go, and that sucks to say because I definitely liked Quan coming out of the draft. Thought it was a reasonable second-round pick for us. It was a need. I thought he was going to play more free safety, but it looks like they're putting him in the box. They're like getting a bunch of the same type of dudes again, right? Cameron Curl, Derek Forrest, Percy Butler, and Quan Martin. They're all more like closer to the line of scrimmage type of dudes, want to put your hands on somebody. But he's not even doing well at it. Maybe he needs to be moved to just straight up free safety because, yeah, that's just not good. All right, so now we're on to the second drive. That was obviously the touchdown drive. So we hand off to the right side, and better here. Better than earlier. Cody Barton getting in there. F.A. Obata. Take a look from the end zone view. Ooh, you got to fill your gap. I don't know which gap is his. Let's take a look at this again. Seems like he could have got to that hole earlier. So his gap, I guess, is in between Ridgeway and Abdul or Anderson or whoever this is. Yeah, it looks like he could have got there quicker, but his gap may have been the A gap. You know, right here, this gap. And if that's the case, then Anderson's got to do a better job in his gap. Somebody's got to fill this gap. Anderson needs to be more this way, or Cody Barton needs to come fill this up, right? And then it's really not a lot. He does, number 92 does do a good job to get off the block, which is good. And then Barton does get to the hole pretty quickly after that, but I think it could even have been a better play if we filled that gap a little better. All right, next play, I think that, yeah, Emmanuel Forbes is definitely still in the game because we know that he's going to make that tackle later. So Emmanuel Forbes pressing up a little bit this time. In motion on Tyler Moss. Okay, now he's backing off. So a little zone coverage again. So went to Cod Wild Goose. Yeah, I don't like... Why are they teaching him to do this? It's so weird to me. Like, I thought, like, the whole reason that you would want to play off like this is to be able to put your eyes on the quarterback. Like, of course you want an eye on the receiver as well, but you're basically just, like, completely ignoring the quarterback. And this is the second person we saw do this. I think Forbes did the same thing earlier, right? Where... Now you're looking only at the receiver. You're not looking at the quarterback at all, so you have no clue where he's going with the football, right? There's no glance after the initial hike. And then you're turning your hips to the outside, or even just turning your hips upfield, and that just allows an easy comeback route. And there you go. It's another catch. We saw the same exact thing earlier. I'm not a fan. Again, the ball's out so fast that the pass rush just doesn't even have time. They don't even have time to start their move before the ball's out. So hard to really say, hey, you need to put more pressure on it. I mean, you gotta cover longer than a second and a half, you know? All right, in the shotgun, takes a snap, pitch play to the right, and here he is, Emmanuel Forbes making a great play, attacking the run game right away, not second guessing it. They know it's third and short, so as soon as he reads run, he hits it like a missile, and he gets around the tackle, which is awesome, right? You got a trailer here as well, so you're not only are you going to make the tackle, which is incredible, but you're at least, at the very least, forcing him back inside, and then you have a cleanup duty here, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't even need cleanup duty because he comes up and makes the tackle. And that is well executed by the rookie. We'll take a look from the end zone view as well. Just perfect. There's that 4.3 speed we're seeing at work. Not allowing that tackle to get out there. Yeah, I'm not sure how fast or slow that guy is, but yeah, he's saying my bad. He could not get there to meet Emmanuel Forbes in the run lane. Well done by Forbes just to blow that up, force a punt, and we go to the next drive. So we're going to go to 17, 52-ish. All right, we pinned him back deep. You want to get a stop here. Most likely they're running the football. You don't want to have a hold in the end zone. First down, it's almost always you try to just give yourself some room. I'm surprised they downed it at the 2. I thought they downed it inside the 1. But either way, did notice that in the live broadcast. But here we go. Puts a man in motion. So we have 5 down linemen, or at least Cody Barton standing inside the gap already. Loaded box. We have 8 inside the box. Man-to-man defense on the outside. Safety help over top over this side. And I would almost like to see this guy a little bit, even a little bit closer. I mean, the likelihood of them running is pretty big. But, oh well, what are you going to do? All right. That's just a great run. Just a head down, no second guessing it with Melvin Gordon. Take a look at the end zone view. I formation. Oh, gosh. Where are the refs today, man? Holy smokes. Our dude's getting clotheslined. Percy Butler doing a great job to get in here and just sacrifice his body. And he's literally getting tackled. Holy smokes. Yeah, look, they're looking at each other. Did you see that? Yeah, we're not going to call that, I guess. But wow, okay. Not much you could do when the guy that's beating his man and just gets absolutely clotheslined around the neck. But is what it is. All right. All right. Handoff up the middle again. Jamin Davis in there that time, as well as, who was that? F.A.? No, James Smith-Williams. Interesting. F.A. Obata got the start over James Smith-Williams. That is interesting to me. I know that Ron had talked about it's not so much what James Smith-Williams hasn't done. It's more F.A. Obata's having a really great camp and offseason. But, hey, noted that F.A. Obata may get some snaps before James Smith-Williams because Casey Toohill starting on the other side as well. So Toohill and F.A. Obata, the backup defensive ends. Okay. Oh, did a good job to penetrate, but couldn't actually get in. That's a Patoa. Couldn't actually make the play. Good try to penetrate. And then James Smith-Williams cleaning it up. Jamin Davis in at the end as well. Yeah, James Smith-Williams just blowing up that tight end. Beating there. Good defense. Good job. Didn't allow a really big play, and I believe now it's third down. See if he can't get off the field. All right. Man-to-man defense again. So Forbes is still on the field. Really good coverage there. Jamin Davis taking away Melvin Gordon. He doesn't like it. But there's just this trash here. Oh, Percy Butler. Don't give up on the play, man. Don't give up on the play. The whistle is not blown. You're right there with Ricard. I know you get picked a little bit, but you're also jogging here. Like, get out there, man. Get out there. Continue to fight through it and make a play on the ball, but instead, I guess his mental clock thought the play should be over, and maybe he thought they would never go to Ricard in this situation. Ricard? I keep wanting to say Ricard because of Ricard Wild Goose, but anyway. Ugh, tough. Tough. They get the first down from that. Handoff. No, keeps it. Mayo, you gotta contain, Mayo. Gotta contain. And this is a good read by Johnson here. They see the defensive end just crashes. Yeah, you'd want to see attack the outside, force him back in. But, I mean, he's on an island. I would... Usually, they have a second linebacker coming around as well on these read options plays. Cody Barton probably getting a little bit too soaked up in here. Because, yeah, these two guys are in the same gap. So Cody Barton probably was considering the defensive end was crashing. He's coming up. Cody Barton needs to come around to the outside. Because Jamin Davis has already got this hole, right? You have the safety that can come fill. F.A. Obata is trying to seal. He should be at least. Let's look at the end zone view. Right? Let's take a look. Okay. So we got an A gap. Nobody in the A gap here. We have a B gap. And he's in the C gap. And then he's coming for the B gap. And then he's going to come outside the tackle. He's in the A gap. And he is also in the B gap. So, like, these three dudes, somebody's not in the right position. I mean, this is too much going on right in the middle here. In my opinion. Except, I mean, A, B, and C gap are taken. Just a good play, I guess. But your defensive is crashing hard. You're really setting yourself up for failure against this exact read option play. Like, this defense, if you do want to keep Cody Barton and Jamin Davis on the front side of the play, then you're just making it so hard for the backside to make any real play on the ball. All right, good screen pass here underneath. Nobody noticed on the defensive screen. Oh, he got thrown down. Good. Ravens being a little cheeky here, just throwing him down. No call. And a lot of times that doesn't get called if you stay inside the chest area and like kind of pull him down. It's hard for the refs to see that sometimes. It's a good savvy play. Come on, Jamin. Read it. Why are you still backing up? You have the perfect view. You should have seen this as already a screen and blowing this up. You see how it's just a little slow? I'm assuming this is Jamin. Maybe this is somebody else. Maybe we have to see the backside. I thought it was 52. Yeah, why are you not attacking this? You should already see that it's a screen, right? This should be already, you're just blowing this up. Look at the offensive lineman. That is an offensive lineman too, right? And he's almost a legal man downfield. Yeah, this is an offensive lineman. He's right on the cusp of within the yard. I think they give him a yard leeway. So he is within that yard when the ball is released. But Jamin, come on, dude. Why are you so slow to that football? This is my biggest problem with Jamin. It's like when his mind has to think, he gets stuck in mud, right? Like he should see this offensive lineman coming up to the linebacker and know right away it's a screen, because otherwise, if the ball doesn't get out quickly, this guy's going to be out of position, right? And just blow this up. But instead, he's just taking a couple of extra slow steps, and then he's just nowhere near the football. He does end up making the tackle at the end, but not until after a first down. All right, Wallace in motion. Forbes still in the game. Quan Martin is struggling to tackle. He's at least in his zone this time. That's good. But yeah, that's not a great attempt at a tackle. Not a great attempt at a tackle. Good run by Josh Johnson, excuse me. All right, 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Play action. Cover 2, I'm guessing. Let me look at it again. Cover. Yeah, at least too high. Might be maybe cover 6. With how Emmanuel Forbes, how deep he's getting as well. This guy's kind of staying low, so maybe a cover 6 here. But yeah, this is just a really good throw by Johnson. Finding the weakness in the cover 2 or cover 6 defense, basically the split safeties here. If it's cover 6, he's got to stay more inside, and he's got to be able to get around here probably. But if it's just cover 2 and then it's just Forbes is just getting really deep. Cover 2 sky, I guess, or whatever. But that's the weakness in the... That is the weakness in the cover 2, right down the middle. Especially when you have two deep routes on the outside. 3 deep routes, but 2 right here just makes it so hard on that safety. All right, let's look at the pressure. Not really much to speak of. On a deep route like that, you'd like to see somebody get to the quarterback quicker than that, but good offensive line play. Trying to hit him with a stunt, didn't work. Good play by them. They had the right call against the right defense. Sometimes that's just how it works. Josh Johnson backs up. Looking. Ooh, nice throw. Nice throw. Ricard Wildgoose gets beat here. All right, we got Forbes. One-on-one. Mano-y-mano. Oh, golly. Good coverage and not a very good receiver here. Just falls over at the top of his route. But instead, he looks to the correct side, I should say. And easy pitch and catch. Okay. Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, let's look at the end zone view. Looking at the defensive line again. Yeah, the ball is just out so fast. There's just nothing you can do. Okay, run up the middle. Whew. Full head of steam there from Gordon, huh? I mean, it's kind of almost unfair to go against Melvin Gordon here in the preseason, this late in the preseason too. I mean, he's still a really good running back. I mean, he's got the fumble issues, but he's talented. Yeah, that's just a full head of steam. You got guys there, but they're not coming forward. They're kind of getting pushed back. And then Melvin Gordon just absolutely sends them backwards. Good hard run, hitting the hole hard. Empty backfield. Oh, pressure. Oh. And what an interception. Great pressure. He causes that interception. Is that Patoa? Yeah, great move. Forcing the low throw and allowing Martin enough time to get back, and they come up with a pick. And Martin, I remember during the live broadcast, doesn't really get beat here. Let's go back. He doesn't actually get beat. He kind of gets picked by his own man. A little. I mean, he may have just gotten beat, too. I mean, maybe if his man was not there, you'd still see separation. Take a look here down at Forbes. Oh. He's right there with him on the comeback. Right there with him on the comeback. He knows he's got safety help over top, so he's just hanging out below. Good coverage. Good coverage by Forbes. But let's look at this move from Patoa here. Woof! Jab step and everything. Not allowing Johnson to step up into the play. That is a thing of beauty. This is what you want. Win one-on-one. Yeah, that's a move and a half right there. Great pick. And we'll move on. But man, oh man. So we're on to the fourth drive. 27-49. All right, 3 receivers to the right. Back up. Oh, what a dart. I mean, that's not bad coverage here. It's a little hesitation there. I don't know why. I guess he's thinking maybe comeback, but if he just runs with them, just run. I guess he's not in man-to-man. It is zone. So he's afraid maybe he has to come back down. Because he's looking down here or something. But nonetheless, I mean, that's still pretty decent coverage. He's right there in the mix. And that is a dart by Johnson to inside the safety, just over the linebacker. That view is pretty nuts. That view is pretty nuts. I mean, good night. That's a throw right there. That's a throw and a half. You got to respect it. Got to respect it. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. This Wild Goose, man, you got to get your head around, bro. You got to get your head around. I mean, that's just going to be called PI all day. It's going to be called PI all day. Tough. Tough. I wanted to look at the pass rush. That's what I'm doing. Just good blocking up front. Nobody winning one-on-one. And then Wild Goose. Oh, add insult to injury. Add insult to injury. They go right back at him. Yeah. Yeah, Wild Goose. Not the series that you wanted to see on film for Wild Goose. Not the series you wanted to see. So we got to get to 38-30. Okay, here we go. On to the 5th drive of the game. Pump fake, then hand it off. So this is their first drive of the second half. Let's take a look here from the end zone view. So now we have a lot of backups in. We got Milo Eifler, Dijon Harris, Mayo as our linebacking core. Pump fake, handoff. Milo. Man, you're like stuck in mud, bro. Fill your gap. What are you doing? Like, that's your gap, man. Come on, Milo. All right, let's look at this. Right? So he's got the A gap. He needs to get this A gap. He's got the B gap. He's got outside. Dijon Harris is in this B gap. I mean, this is your gap, man. Get in there. Get in the mix. Don't worry about hitting the offensive lineman. Worry about tackling the defender, getting into your gap. If you force him inside, now Ridgeway can make the tackle. Harris could make the tackle or whatever. Instead, you let him get into the secondary. Good tackle there by Burgess. Yikes. Not a good look there by Milo. Underneath. Good tackle there by Mayo. Good tackle. Zone coverage. Stays in his zone. Sees underneath. Reads it. Then comes up and makes a tackle. Great tackle there by Mayo. I'm not a Mayo fan, but that's a great play. Really, really good play. Did we get pressure there? Not particularly. Not particularly. Okay. Empty backfield here. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side. Oh, that's really good coverage by Mayo. Just a great catch by Vokacek, whatever his name was. He had a game, didn't he? 2 touchdowns. This dude balled out in this preseason game. But that is great coverage and just really nice hands. You're right there. Perfect placement on the ball. Great catch. Tough. Ball's out so quick, nobody else matters. Steps up. No pressure here. Late pressure. But you let him escape. And then you let him run for the first down. You let him escape. Come on, Bradley. William Bradley King. Anthony Brown, man, he's a slick mother trucker, so he is going to be hard to bring down back there. There's no real lapse in coverage. Everybody looks like they had their man. Yep, manned up. A little bit of separation here on the mesh, but really good coverage. Nowhere for him to go. Yep, good coverage here. Just got to come up with a sack, Bradley. William Bradley King. I think that's who it is. Number 56. Tough, 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 tough. All right. On to the next play. Oh, Burgess. What are you doing, bro? Why are you just sitting here? It's man-to-man, I understand, but come on, man. Attack. Get out here. Contain him. Contain. Let this guy come and clean up number 30 if they try to go that way throwing. You're just not containing at all. I mean, didn't get a big run, but you could have even forced him to pass, maybe forced a turnover here. I understand you want to go man-to-man. I get it, but come up and get the quarterback. Yeah, he's pointing out his man like, hey, I'm in man. But you you have to adapt a little bit. Hand off to the right side, bouncing it out. Horrible contain. Looking at it from the end zone view. Eifler does not know how to get into his fits. He does not fill his gap. Get up here. Come on, go contain. What a terrible angle. That's 2 on him for that. Thrown over the middle. Mayo not able to get there in time this time. This looks like it's zone, though. Yep, zone defense. And good quick throw there by Brown. Oh, you know what? I'm curious what Martin looked like. Martin, not bad. I mean, ball's out too fast for the offensive line to, or defensive line to matter. Pitch play to the right, bouncing it outside. Good contain. And you force a hold. Nice. Nice. Who is that on the outside? Let's take a look here. Or who's the hold on? I guess it was actually back somewhere over here. Oh, no, it was a cut block. I just saw it at the end of that play. Okay, hold on. Yeah, high-low block. High-low block. Ooh, throwing punches at the end? Come on, man. Keep your cool. Oh, did they not? They picked that flag up? Interesting. Good tackle, Burgess. Get in there. Hold your frame. Nice. Well done. From the safety spot, getting all the way up here, coming up and making a nice tackle. That is textbook there from Burgess. Just finding a weak spot in the middle of that zone. Yeah, I'm not sure what Milo's heading underneath to cover this. Nobody covers the middle of the field. It's a great job by Anthony Brown. Just a great job. Way to see it. Was that also a play action? No. Just crosser over in the middle. So you're basically screwing this linebacker here. If he goes low, you go high. If he goes high, you go low. And yeah, you're basically screwed either way. Because not only that, you have this, and then if he comes crashing down, you have this over the top when he's not anywhere near this. That's a great play design there from the offensive coordinator from Georgia. I forget his name, but brand new. No more Greg Roman. It's a great play design. 3 levels, just 1, 2, 3. And easy read there for the quarterback. Well done. Well done. All right, we're on to the next one, 48-52. Okay, here we go. Nobody's got to get off. Somebody's got to get off their block. Let's take a look here. Come on, man. Harris, attack. Why are you just sitting here? Get up there and fill your gap. And then number 50 just got punished. 62 come flying around. That's a big, hungry mother trucker right there. Hand off. Better. There you go. He wanted that back. It's Gardner. He just realized what happened to him last time. He's like, nah, it ain't happening again. I'm getting in there. Yeah, fought through that one. Nice. Back-to-back plays. He doesn't get punked this time. He's going to come in and freaking fight. And then he's the one that makes the there's what I'm talking about. That's what I was saying with last play. It's like, get in there and fight, dude. Come on. Don't just be toe tapping here. Get in there. Blow it up. Speaking of blowing it up, let's go, big boy. Number 64. That's who did we say that was? That was the guy we added from the Patriots or something. He's like brand new to us. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But oh yes. Let's go to the end zone view. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful to see. So you got some zone running to the left, and he just blows this up. Yeah, just zone running, and he just punks this dude. I don't care. If you want to get around me, I'm making you go around me. Get out of my way. I am blowing this up. Yeah. Mac, that was his name, Mac. Couldn't quite make the tackle, but he slows him up enough that being disruptive like that is big time. Love to see it. All right, so that was 48. So now we're going to go to 58-47. Great job there by Mac to blow that play up. Great job. All right. I formation again. Handoff up the middle. All right, better. Who's in there? Yep, Gardner's in there again. Farad Gardner. Yeah, he's not that. Milo's in there this time. Or is it Harris? Sorry, I thought it was 46. No, it's 45. 45, yeah, avoids this block and then gets in there. Good job, number 59 as well. Pryor. That's what I'm talking about. I like when they fill the gaps. Like, get on the run play, you got to come in hard, fill your gap, be gap discipline, and make the play, right? Like, you are slow to your gap and you create big holes for people to run through. They've already gotten a lot better. They may have gotten chewed out from the sideline. And look at that. Being aggressive again, filling those lanes. Looking at it from the end zone view, this time there's nothing to run through because they're attacking. They're not waiting for the play to come to them. Nice play, Milo. That's what I wanted to see earlier. Look at Milo right here. He does not give a crap what you're doing. He's, boom, get out of my way. Not getting blocked by number 71 this time, and I am going to make the tackle. Well done, Milo Eifler. Milo struggled this game, but that was a nice play there from him. All right. Dancing around is Brown. Good coverage on the back end. Good job. Yeah, nobody was open. Yeah, nobody really open. Maybe he had backside here. That would have been tough because somebody comes smacking him through here. Almost got, man, Anthony Brown, man. He is a slicky dude. Good job in the pocket. Good job, Pateau, though, to run him down. Not letting him get outside and beat him. He is full running with him and hanging out with him. All right, now we're going to 106-15. Coming down to the end of the game here. All right. Kept it this time. Oh. Jeez. How the heck did that happen? Milo out of position. Oh, come on, Milo. Come on, Milo. Even though you did force him inside, you got to make this tackle, man. You're athletic enough to come up and make this tackle. And then who is it? Pryor? Is that Pryor again? 59 or is that 58? I don't care if you just got cut. You got to get up and look for the ball, man. Look for the ball. Tough. Play action. Pumping, rolling to his left, throwing underneath. Oh, what a horrible attempt at a tackle. Who is that? Gardner. Come on, Gardner. You didn't even try to grab him. That was horrible. Good tackle. Good tackle. Is that the edge? Nice. Bradley King, baby. Bradley King. Sucks to see him this late in the game. That means he's probably not going to make the team. He was undersized coming out of Baylor, I believe. 7th round pick 2 years ago. He sets the edge nice, gets in through and fights a nice tackle. That's just a beautiful play by Bradley King. Going deep. Great coverage. No chance for a flag on that one. Who's number 41? That was a great coverage. Can't tell. Gets his head around. You're allowed a little bit of contact as long as you get your head around. Hand-to-hand combat's fine. And yeah, you're in great position. 41 on the defense. Great job there. All right, and that's... Oh, and then we have the very end, after we score the field goal, we will watch the interception to ice this game out. Anthony Brown goes backside, goes deep, and great job. Great job icing this game out. And that is the ball game. All right, so that is the defensive breakdown. Emmanuel Forbes looked good. I had no real complaints. I guess he only had one really bad play on the comeback. Bad play is relative, I guess, right? Because it seems like that's how they're coaching it, because we saw Wild Goose do the same thing later. I don't like that, where if you're playing that far off, the idea is make sure you're keeping your eye on the football, at least looking there out of your peripherals, know where it's at. Instead, you turn to the outside, and then you're just going to get destroyed because you don't know the ball's coming. and you're just no way in the world can you get to that spot to break that up by the time you see that guy starting to turn. If you see him starting to turn, you don't know where the football is, you're already too late because the ball's going to be out in that moment, right? Unless they're way late and then you get lucky, right? But I liked Forbes. Forbes looked good this game. You have Quan Martin is struggling. He is on the struggle bus. He's not a great tackler. He's not understanding the zone. He's not even all that great at man. Quan Martin, he's got a lot of work to do. F.A. Obata is now going to be the primary backup behind Chase Young instead of James Smith-Williams, James Smith-Williams has been there the last couple of years. Casey Toohill over James Smith-Williams as well. Overall, as far as the backups are concerned, Mack, I guess, is the only one that I can think of that really stood out, that had like a pretty consistently good game on that defensive line. In the secondary, I didn't see anybody really thrive to me that said, hey, you're having a really beast of a game. I think it was a pretty mediocre performance. They definitely let the quarterbacks get out and run too much. Both with Johnson and Brown did it to them. They did get 2 picks. Who was it actually? Patoa actually had a good game. Patoa had a lot of good plays, and especially the one where he just destroyed the left guard off the snap, and he was the one who forced that first interception from Quan Martin. Cody Barton has left to be desired. Jamin Davis still plays like he's stuck in the mud sometimes, and it's frustrating because he's so athletic and he has so much potential. He's just, whenever he has to think, he is just not in his element at all. You give up 28 points. It's not a great day from the defense. And honestly, if you didn't have that interception from Quan Martin, it could have been worse. Great play by Patoa. Overall, I would say this is like a C performance from this team. I don't think it was overall great on the defensive side of the football. They had their moments. The Emmanuel Forbes 3rd and 1, a couple of interceptions. So they had some moments, but definitely left to be desired. But of course, a lot of the big names didn't play. Curl, Allen, Payne, Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Kendall Fuller, a lot. Benjamin St. Juste didn't play today. So a lot of names on this defense did not play, and is what it is. But all right, I will be with you on the next one for the offense. I hope you enjoyed this play-by-play, or it's not the play-by-play, the film breakdown of the defense, and we're going to make this a weekly thing every time I get my hands on the film. So appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time. And hey, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Join the Discord link in the description below. But until next time, see ya!